The Cinco de Mayo event is active right now in Pixel Worlds, and this is one of those short events where you do not want to wait too long. The main thing you need to know is simple. Magic stuff can drop Piñata 26, and Piñata 26 can drop the rare Sombrero 26. So if you can farm magic stuff efficiently, this event can actually be a very easy profit method while it is still active. Before we get into the guide, remember I'm doing a 3-letter word giveaway every 100 subscribers. To enter, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe, and comment your Discord username so I can contact you if you win. So the first thing you should do when you log in is check the Cinco de Mayo event screen. Right now, the event is showing that magic stuff can drop Piñata 26, and that is the item you want to focus on. The reason this matters is because Piñata 26 is not just a random event item. It has value because players want it either to open it for the rare Sombrero 26 or to buy it from other players if they do not want to farm it themselves. That is where the profit comes from. You do not always need to be the person gambling for the rare drop. A lot of the time, the safer profit is farming the item that everyone else wants to open. If Piñata 26 is selling for a decent price in PWE and the drop rate feels high enough while farming magic stuff, then you can make steady bytecoins just by farming and selling the piñatas. This is why I would focus on magic stuff first. Do not waste time running around randomly. If your goal is profit, your goal should be to farm as much magic stuff as possible while the event is still active. The event is limited time, so every hour matters. Once the event ends, the easy farming window is gone, and that usually changes how players value the items. Now, you have two main choices with Piñata 26. You can either sell the Piñata 26 directly for more consistent profit, or you can open it and try to get the rare Sombrero 26. Selling the piñatas is usually the safer option because you are locking in profit. Opening them is more risky because you are chasing the rare reward. You could get lucky and pull something valuable, but you could also open a bunch and not get what you wanted. So if you're a beginner or you do not have many bytecoins, I would probably sell most of your Piñata 26 drops. That way, you're building guaranteed value instead of gambling everything. But if you already have extra profit and you want to take the risk, then opening some for the Sombrero 26 can be fun. Just do not open everything if you cannot afford to lose that value. Another important thing is to keep checking PWE. Prices can change fast during a short event like this. At the start, prices might be high because players want the new items quickly. Later, prices might drop if more people farm and list the same item. But near the end, prices can also move again because players realize they are running out of time. That is why you should not just check the price once and assume it stays the same all day. If Piñata 26 is selling well, I would farm, list, and repeat. Do not overcomplicate it. The easiest profit method is usually simple. Farm magic stuff, get Piñata 26 drops, check the current price, and sell when the price makes sense. If the price is low for a moment, you can hold some and wait, but do not hold everything forever unless you actually understand the market. You also need to watch how many Piñata 26 are listed. If there are too many sellers undercutting each other, the price might get pushed down. But if the listings are thin and players are still buying, that is a better sign. This is how you know whether to sell fast or wait. If demand is strong and supply is not too heavy, you can usually get a decent price. The Sombrero 26 is the rare drop, so that is what gives the piñata its hype. Players like rare event items because once the event ends, they can become harder to get. But remember, rare does not automatically mean guaranteed profit. The value depends on demand, how many enter the game, and how much players actually want to wear or collect it. So do not blindly overpay just because something says rare. For players trying profit, I would use a simple rule. If you're farming Piñata 26 for free through magic stuff, selling is low risk. If you're buying Piñata 26 from PWE just to open them, that is higher risk. There is a big difference between farming your own drops and spending bytecoins to gamble for the rare item. Make sure you understand that before you start buying a bunch. The best part about this event is that it seems pretty straightforward. You do not need some complicated setup. You do not need to understand a giant crafting chain. You mainly need to know what drops the event item, what the event item can give, and whether the PWE price is worth your time. Right now, Magic stuff into Piñata 26 is the main thing I would be watching. If you only have a little time to play, I would spend that time farming magic stuff instead of standing around. Even 30 minutes can be useful if the drop rate is good and Piñata 26 is selling for a decent price. Short events reward players who actually grind while everyone else is still thinking about it. So my strategy is simple. Farm magic stuff while the Cinco de Mayo event is active. Sell Piñata 26 if you want safer bytecoin profit. Open a few only if you're okay with the risk and want a chance at Sombrero 26. Keep checking PWE, do not panic sell too low, and do not overpay if you are buying from other players. At the end of the day, this event is not something I would ignore.